over here. I hope you all are doing well. Thanks for joining me on your mat for a Hatha flow all levels. This class we're going to be focusing on hips and upper body. So lots of shoulders and some neck stretches and definitely lots of hip goodness. So I hope you enjoy. We're going to start today on our backs. So as you come down to your back, first just windshield wipe the legs a little bit. Just inviting some movement into the hips. And then I want you to draw the knees in, plant your palms on your knees and start to draw circles. So I want for now for you to move your knees in the same direction. So starting drawing circles maybe to the left. So start to notice here the low back, right, the sacrum area. What does it feel like right now? And then next time you come back to center, reverse. Do this a couple more times and start to deepen the breath. Breathe in and out through the nostrils. Now from here, if you want, you can start to draw circles and move your knees in opposite directions. Good, come back to center. Release your left foot to the floor. Stack your right ankle on top of your leg. So right here you can, this is your first stop, right? So remember, this is an all levels class. So maybe this is where it feels good to you right now. If you're like, okay, not feeling much, I want a little bit more, you can draw the legs towards you and lace the fingers behind your legs. So at the belly of the hamstring. This is a stop number 2. Number 3 will be extending your left leg towards the ceiling. I want you all to wake up your toes here, so lots of energy through the feet. If you can, you're going to use this elbow or forearm and start to press that right knee away from you. But try to keep the upper body soft and easy here. You can roll your ankle, adding a little stretch to that left ankle. And take 2 more breaths here. Breathe into that right outer hip, the IT band. And also if your left leg is extended, breathe deeply into the left leg. And slowly, just slide your right leg on top of the left. So see how I'm stacking my knees? I want you to open your feet wide. And you can either grab the shins, ankles, or the edges of your feet. Curl the toes. Another round. And then just bring the feet to the floor. Keep the legs crossed here. Now just shift your hips to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. You can either cactus your arms or extend your arms. Soften as much as you can. Let those shoulders get heavy. The legs. Remember, you always have the option to use your props and maybe take a block under the knees. Find space here between your hip all the way to your shoulder. Another mindful, full breath in through the nose. And slowly exhale. Final one, breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. And slowly come back to center. Take your time. Bring the shoulders under the shoulders once again. And then from here, just stack your left ankle first on top of your right leg. Notice, remember one side, it's probably different. You can lace the fingers, maybe stay here. I'm already feeling this side quite a bit, so I'm just gonna hang here for a couple breaths and then see if I can extend my right leg. All that matters really is that you're able to continue to keep that quality to the breath as you hold in the posture. Our intention doing the asanas, right? Asana is Sanskrit to posture, to a pose. So that's, our intention is to be able to relax into the pose, but keep the external shape, right? The integrity of the pose. Take a couple more breaths here. See if you can find a little bit more sensation. And then slowly start to slide the left leg over. Stack your knees here. And then reach for the shins or your ankles. Flex your toes. Last breath. And slowly, you're going to add that twist. So start to slide your hips to the left. Let your knees fall to the right. Notice where you might be holding tension, where you feel tightness or discomfort. And mindfully, if you feel ready, come back to center. Good, just slowly adjust the hips. Let's take a full happy baby here just for a couple of breaths. And you can rock or you can stay in stillness. But stay active here, friends. So draw the knees down, but press the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. So you're creating a little compression here. Lubricating the hip joints. And then slowly release. You can just rock yourself to a seat. And by the way, I'm dealing with a little neck, shoulder issue. So that's why today, I'm going to be modifying the class a little bit and doing lots of hips and that good upper back, shoulder. And during our flows, I'm going to be cueing the flows, but I will not be taking them. Maybe I take one or two just to set the rhythm, and then y'all can, follow your breath and move like you. So reach the arms out and up. You're going to cactus your elbows. Take your right elbow under the left. So we're going to do seated cat and cow with Garuda arms. So think as if you're gonna go under a wave, so you reach forward, Arch your spine, lift your elbows. And then exhale, you're gonna round, tuck your chin, round the mid back and upper back. Inhale. Exhale, curl the spine. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Final one. Release the arms, inhale, reach, exhale, left hand to the floor. Let's take a little side stretch here. Relax the left shoulder. Now reach the hand towards the floor. Crisscross your hands so you can take the side stretch to the other side. Make sure the head is not hanging, the belly still is strong. Sits bones are heavy on the ground. And then walk the hands in front of you, fold. Maybe move the head yes and no. And then walk the hands towards you. Switch your legs. Inhale, stretch your arms. Cactus your elbows. Now take your left elbow under. So again, if the hands don't touch, that's fine. Just bring the back of the hands and the arms, the tops of the hands and the arms to touch. Inhale. So dive. Inhale. Arch. Exhale, round. 3 more. You can move small or big, you can move slow or fast. Just be mindful. And release your arms. This time take your right hand to the floor. Again, so you're revisiting this side stretch. See if you can go a little deeper. Find something new. And then walk the hands in front until you get to the other side. Breathe from the hip point all the way to the fingertips. And then take the hands in front of you. Allow the torso to get heavy as you fold. There's no really effort here, just breathing. And then walk the hands towards you. So we're gonna add a little bit of dynamic movement here. We're gonna add a little bit more of side stretch, and we're gonna be twisting at the same time. So you can curl the toes under, or you can keep your toes relaxed on the floor. You're gonna inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, twist to your left, square off the hips. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, to the right. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. So stretching that left side. Come back to center. Exhale, switch. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you press back, child's pose. You can take a couple breaths here, or you can keep moving. So tone the belly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Follow the breath. Back to center. Exhale, child's pose. So this also helps you to build some heat. Final one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, filling up the lungs. Exhale to stretch. As you inhale again, come back to center. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Child's pose, 3 breaths. And then slowly just come into a downward dog. Paddle the feet. Maybe shake your head yes and no. Remember always to fan your fingers wide to keep your feet at least hip width. Soak your palms on your sticky mat and shift the weight into the legs, so the lower body here. Neck is long. And then start to walk the feet towards your hands. Press your hands on your shins. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale to bow. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, circle. Exhale to fold. Breathe in to lengthen. And breathe out. Step back to your plank. You can bring the knees down to the floor. If you do so, point your toes back. You shift slightly forward. Hug the elbows in. Lower down. So this is your flow. You can always keep the knees off the ground. That will be a little bit more challenging. So that's your flow. Tone the legs. Loop the shoulders back and down. You can take a baby cobra here, or you can start to straighten the arms a little bit more. And release. From here, extend your left arm out to the side and start to roll towards the left shoulder. Plant your right foot on the ground. Keep the left leg extended. If you want more today, you can take the right hand to grab your right foot or ankle. Adding a little quad stretch here as well. Breathing between the shoulder blades, the back of the neck, the head of the shoulder. Last one. Slowly release. Roll back to your belly and switch sides, friends. Rolling towards your right shoulder, extend your leg. Maybe stay here or add that quad stretch. How's your breath? Final one. Mind Mindfully release. Slowly back to your belly. Press up and back. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, travel to the top of your mat. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plant your hands. You can move through that flow. You can even just hold a plank here and then press back, downward dog. So remember, the intention of yoga is to always heal the body, the mind. So notice what your body's telling you, right? Often when we're dealing with an injury or low energy, sometimes the body's just trying to tell us to slow down a little bit, to pay more attention. Bend your knees, look forward, step or jump, breathe in, and breathe out. One more, sun A. Inhale to rise, and then exhale to fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale to plant the hands, a step or jump. Low down, take that back bend, and then find downward dog. From here, raise your right leg, step your right foot forward, take your knee to the ground, and then reach your arms up. I'm gonna cactus my arms today so I can soften a bit more into the shoulders. Make sure you're squaring off the hips and that right knee, that front knee, is tracking over the ankle and towards the middle toe. So watch so your knee is not rolling towards the big toe. Breathe into the upper back, into the heart space, and that left hip. One more big breath in. And slowly frame your right foot, pull your hips back. Runner stretch or Ardha Hanumanasana. Last breath. Inhale, rebend your knee, curl the back toes, downward dog. Raise your left leg, step your foot forward, right knee down to the ground. Take your time, remember your transitions matter. Find your pose whenever you feel ready. You can either extend the arms towards the ceiling or you can cactus your arms. That belly draws in, that navel draw towards the spine. Try to knit your ribs together. One more breath, brighten the fingers. And frame your foot. Slide your hips back as you extend through the left leg. So opening the hamstring a little bit, releasing that low back. Inhale, rebend your knee, curl the back toes, a step back, plank, flow, or meet me in downward dog. Bend your knees, look forward, make your way to the top of your mat. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Knee comes down to the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms. You can even lace the fingers behind your head. Give yourself a little support here. See if you can bend that front knee a little more. Anchor down through your foot. Good, and release your hands. Find that runner stretch. Once again, we have 3 breaths here. Rebend your knee, downward dog. And step your right foot forward. Knee to the floor. Find your lunge. Where can you relax a bit more here? Where do you need to engage a bit more to support yourself? Frame your foot. Ardha Manasana. 3 breaths. Keep reaching from that sternum, lengthening the spine. Rebend your knee. You can flow or downward dog. Bend your knees, look forward, float to the top of your mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, lace the fingers behind your back. So loop those shoulders back and down. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your knees a lot here. Support your torso with the legs. Let the head hang. Rinse the knuckles away from your spine. Remember, if you're dealing with anything into the shoulders or upper back, be gentle here. Release your hands. You're going to step your left foot back. Bring your knee to the floor. Walk your right foot towards a little bit more towards the edge of your mat for that lizard pose. Untuck your back toes. You can drop down to your forearms here. Couple more breaths. All right, from here, walk the foot just a little bit towards the midline. Now pivot that left foot. Walk the hands towards the top left corner of your mat. So think of a downward dog arm here. It's getting a little bit more into the hip. Press that knee away from the armpit. Let the chest release towards the floor. And then start to walk the hands towards the other side, so towards the bottom of your mat. So take your left hand in line with the left hip, taking a side stretch here. Oh, that feels nice. Breathe from the outer ankle all the way to the fingertips. And then slowly just face the back of the mat, step back, downward dog. We're gonna go right to the left side, friends. So step your left foot outside your left hand. So first we hang here in lizard. Keep that knee over your ankle. Lengthen the spine. If you want to come down to the forearms and go a little deeper, you can always do that. And then walk the foot again towards the midline a little bit. Pivot your right foot. Knee over your ankle. Walk the hands towards the top right corner of the mat. And then take your right hand towards the top of your mat in line with the hip. Side stretch. Really firm through that arm, and so press that palm on the ground and breathe from the ankle all the way to the fingers. Breathe into the side body. And slowly release. You can step back plank and take one final flow, or you can just meet me in downward dog. And bring your knees down to the ground. All right, so yeah, so today was a slow flow, moving, very mindfully, getting into those hips, and now that upper back, right shoulders as well. So now we're gonna add a little bit more for the neck. The rain is falling. All right, so sit nice and tall. If you want to sit on a block so you can really root down from the sits bones, that might be a good idea, especially if you notice you tend to round, right? If you spend a lot of time in front of a computer, you want to make sure you're engaging through the upper back and lift your chest. So remember, less is more here, especially like me. My neck is pretty sore right now, so take a big breath in. Exhale, draw your chin towards your chest. You can lace the fingers behind your head if you want a little bit more intensity, a little bit more sensation here. Two more breaths. Keep sitting tall. Final one. From here, start to trace a line with your chin and bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Now extend that right arm out to the side and then slowly start to take your hand down. As soon as you feel that stretch intensify a little bit more, you pause. Some people like to take the hand to the head and not press it down, just let the arm get heavy. Breathe here for two more. And then slowly bring that chin back towards the chest. and switch sides. Again, extend the left arm out and then slowly start to bring the hand down. Find that spot where mine is right here. Intensify the stretch. Watch so you're not collapsing into the spine. Two more. Then slowly chin back towards the chest. Come back to neutral. We're gonna take a big breath in. As we exhale, we're gonna lift the gaze up towards the ceiling. So inhale, exhale. And come back to center. Let's just draw a few, do a few neck rolls here. And you can start moving in any direction. You can move very slow. You can move a little bit faster. Your circles can be very small or big. So that's the beauty, right? You choose what best serves you. Do about 3 and then reverse. Final one. Good. Shrug the shoulders. You're gonna take a big breath in and you're gonna exhale through the mouth and just let your shoulders drop. Breathe in. Exhale. 2 more times. Breathe in. Let it go. Final one. Beautiful. So now we're gonna just add a little bit of do a final twist here before we come down to Shavasana. So inhale, sweep your arms, exhale, twist to your right. Sit tall, shift your gaze towards the back shoulder. Back to center, inhale. Switch sides, exhale. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Bring your palms to touch. Draw the energy to the heart center. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me on your mat today. Again, I'm Joy. Yes, take care of yourself. From my heart to yours. Namaste.